Star and J. Cole did a song together. So it's like, it's a verse group like he recorded before.
Yeah, bro. I feel like the song was made for J. Cole. And like they just waited for him to hit the level that he is at now.
Is it a Premier beat?
Yeah.
DJ Premier?
Yo,
is it
bro.
scratches and shit? His trademark on it?
Bro.
I gotta hear that.
I low-key want to bump it right now.
Yeah, word, but then we
Yeah, you
can't.
can't.
Yeah.
We can't. We'll play after.
Yeah, we definitely bumping after.
Yeah.
But I have a hot take already. I feel like low-key J. Cole got verse of the year. Off that verse.
J. Cole has a lot of candidates for verse of the year though.
But you know what's second up that came out recently also?
What?
The Baby intro. Have you heard that?
Yeah, I did, but I didn't get a chance to listen to it because I was basically in the car.
The name of the song is Intro?
Yeah, the name of the song is intro.
But before we skip past this, J. Cole.
Yeah.
Yo, bro. The verse was. Yo, bro, I can't be mad at that opinion right there, bro.
Son.
Like that, yo, bro. He woke on it, bro.
Like
easy.
The way he started it up was just like
Then
it was abstract as fuck.
Then on top of that, he said he's never doing a feature again,
Yeah.
bro.
He did say that.
He definitely said that.
Like he ended it right there.
You think he means that?
Yo, honestly, dude. Like when was he doing features before this?
He only been doing it for like
Exactly.
this year and a half. It was
So it's like
You know what's kind of crazy? I was thinking about it, like when I saw that he said that.
yeah.
Every song he's featured on has been a hit for another artist.
bro.
Cause I'm thinking like they showed up, cause you know that song with Miguel and J. Cole, Come Through and Chill.
Yeah.
That was a Miguel song by himself for like
Yeah.
2 years before, and it didn't hit
It didn't hit
until he put that
Joe
J. Cole verse on it.
jumped on it.
And they
Yo.
showed a list of all the other songs Miguel and J. Cole, and they're all like literally 3 hits. It was like Power Trip,
Yep.
Yeah.
the other shit on Miguel's album, like the last one, and Come Through and Chill.
Yeah.
I'm getting the name of the
I
other
forgot.
one.
I know what you're talking about also,
Yo,
but that
yeah.
shit is fire also.
My cousin been talking about J. Cole for probably years, bro. Years. And I never tuned in, bro. I never tuned in.
To be honest,
And I'm tight.
He's good. He's
Shout out to
really good.
Kids.
He's really good.
Yeah.
J. Cole has
Like-
been one of my favorite artists. My favorite artist since I went to the Dollar and the Dream tour.
Yo, my cousin went to every single tour that he done, bro, in New York.
Bro.
Every single one. that
I
he
want
was
to go to a show really
Yo,
bad.
bro.
I haven't seen him.
It's different, I heard.
Definitely,
Yeah,
definitely.
J. Cole.
Like performance
He's
wise.
like a legit performer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't get the respect he has in the industry without doing that.
Facts.
Like, cause there's a lot that goes into it.
Yo,
Like
bro.
people think it's just like, oh, you have a few hits and you'll be considered like top 3. You gotta have like good performances. You gotta put on a
All
good
that,
tour.
all that.
That's why Travis
Because-
Scott's Astroworld,
Word,
it's like
yeah.
a legit
He
experience.
focuses on all the things that matter. That's
Yeah.
what J. Cole does.
Yeah,
Like this
definitely.
whole thing, it's artistry in its whole. Like it's not just getting in
Yeah,
front
and
of a
especially with
microphone.
this day and age where you could run your own business now with the internet and everything, and you don't have to depend on managers and all this.
And
Well,
to-
you still have managers, but you don't have to depend on like a whole people to get your name out there. You feel me? You can do it by yourself on social
Yeah,
media.
and it should just be like through your art, your visual,
Right.
like put thought into a music video, even if like it's not gonna get that
Yo,
much
run it
views.
through your ad,
But it's just like the people who are watching it are your fans.
Exactly.
So they're gonna appreciate like who else are you doing it for? You know. So
Word.
that's why like
it's only gonna help you out at the end of the day.
Definitely. But like you said, I feel like the song Family and Loyalty, like that was literally made for him.
that's the name of it.
Yeah. And the Guru verse, both of them, he got 2
Yeah.
verses, and it's
Guru
both.
verse go crazy.
Guru goes up, like
He
he's
goes
talking
off
on it,
on
like
both.
Guru is like they all.
Guru's one of my favorite rappers.
Yo, bro, no lie.
I love
like,
every
It was
Gangstar
such a
album.
good pairing, bro. Like, especially the tone they got it. They're not going hard, bro. Like, it's just like they talk.
They just like that monotone shit.
Yeah,
like,
definitely.
Like
Yo,
they
bro.
just stay in facts. And
Exactly,
They rhyme, and they
exactly.
rhyme. That's the best type of hip hop, bro.
Yo,
Bro.
Like they're actually saying some shit to you.
I fuck with that song a lot.
yeah, that shit is definitely.
Have you heard Wale on the Massive Appeal beat?
Nah.
From like it's from like a freestyle he did from like when he first came out. It's type fire. Like I'm not the biggest Wale fan, but
Yeah.
he killed the Massive Appeal.
Now, Wale, he goes off. He goes off. He just be having a big ego sometimes.
Yeah.
So, like,
Yeah.
and it's like, and that that kind of attitude, that's like what the internet loves to poke at. Like,
I mean,
that's
just
true. It makes
just
you
like
easy
a person that we
target.
talked about last
The
week,
internet
Russ.
picks the people they want to because
Yeah.
they're like the easy targets.
Yeah, I feel like him and Russ got like the same thing going on, like with the internet against
Yeah,
them.
exactly.
It's
Where
just
they-
it's the
yeah,
way-
in the terms
once
of them
that
being
they
like a
made the
meme.
internet the enemy, was like, fuck it, like it's lit now.
Like
Yeah.
every time they drop an album, be that picture of Squidward sleeping. It's like when
Yeah.
Wale surprise drop an album, he's still sleeping.
Speaking of Wale, he's dropping a project
What word?
October 11th. It's called Wow, That's Crazy.
I mean, I fuck with Wale. That's something that like I would like to hear because I haven't heard from him in a good 4 or 5
When you
years.
guys get the chance though, find that Massive Field freestyle.
Oh, yeah,
Has it been
definitely.
out 4 or 5
I'm
years?
swear,
I don't
bro.
know.
We can check it out right after this.
Yeah. When's the last time he's done something?
Oh, he put out like some EPs last year that were pretty
Oh,
good.
for real?
Oh, hell yeah! Like,
Nah,
he been around.
All right,
yeah.
cool.
bruh, he got
I haven't heard.
his EPs last year. Definitely go crazy.
It was
Yeah.
how many, like 2 or 3?
I think 3.
Yeah,
It was
and
like
how
one
many songs
R&B
on each?
type,
Maybe like 3 songs on each.
That's
something like
fine.
that.
maybe like 3, 4 on
Yeah.
each one.
Those
But-
my bad,
all
my
were
bad.
pretty. Those all were pretty quality last year.
Yeah, but let's introduce the podcast.
Oh yeah. What's good?
It's the Subway Pigeons podcast. My name is Kif.
I'm Eric.
John Boy.
This is episode 2.
This is episode 2. Shout out to everybody that's watching right now.
Facts.
Thanks a
Appreciate
lot.
it. The support. I felt the support. afterwards.
Everyone who said something about the last episode, it meant a lot to us.
Yeah, definitely appreciated all the reposts that we did.
Mhm.
Word, y'all. How you guys been this past week?
I mean, I'm really been excited to record again. Like,
Yeah,
honestly,
right.
after the response, like, you feel me, from like our friends.
I was
Because
just thinking
that's
about
where we started at.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, I feel like it's something that like something that needs to happen.
Yeah, I was definitely excited throughout the week. Also, like, just always think about how we can improve and how we just gonna continue to get better and continue to evolve in this. So, like I said, shout out to everybody that watched the first episode, and we appreciate all the reposts and everything and all the love that everybody showed.
Word.
Definitely.
But shit, let's stay in music. Kanye's also dropping a project next week supposedly.
I'm excited. I'm excited, but is it really gonna come out? That's the thing.
Yeah, word. I'm gonna listen to it. I'm not gonna backtrack and not listen to the stuff I didn't listen to,
Yeah,
or listen to the stuff I didn't listen to. But I'm gonna listen to this.
I definitely
I'm gonna
agree
give
with
Kanye
that
a
statement
chance.
though.
Yeah, like I'm always
In my
gonna
heart.
be interested in what Kanye drops enough to like be excited for when it's gonna come out. But he's dropped like a release date like mad times before. But the Yandi leak, like that shit was pretty cool.
It leaked.
It leaked, like it was
Like, how many tracks?
I didn't hear
It
it.
was like 7 or 8 tracks. It was like
And you heard everything?
It's on YouTube. You can find it. It's like a
Oh,
legit,
for real?
Yeah, no, it's like a legit leak.
Oh,
Yeah.
I never checked that out.
But he's not doing that. It leaked maybe like 2 months ago.
For real?
Yeah.
Wow.
That's
And
why
it's
he
still on YouTube?
Yeah, so you can find it.
Damn.
It's just like it's bordering on like an unofficial release, like a Kanye mixtape.
Yeah.
But it's just a leak and you can find it. And like I guess he's not trying that hard to take it down because it wasn't terrible.
I gotta check it out.
Like, what was the vibe?
It was like kind of like going back to when Kanye first came out, like the heavy church influences. Shit
Oh,
like
okay.
that.
I feel like
He's-
that's what he's gonna do on this album
incorporating
also.
that into his music more because like he's been on that Sunday service shit.
Word.
Actually speaking about Kanye, he's the highest grossing
Yep.
performing artist
Yeah,
in hip hop.
Oh yeah, on the
By a
Forbes.
crazy amount.
Yeah, it's like 151. I think
Hi.
Hove got 81 and then
What,
Drake is
yeah?
third. Yeah.
But is he charging for the Sunday services? At
I don't
shows?
know if it's.
I think
charging.
it's
be-
the sneakers, bro.
He don't be
It's
no,
sneak-
it's performing artists like touring.
Oh.
I don't think it was just in total of like just like their net
That
income.
can't be charged.
Is that what it was?
I don't know.
I don't
Because
know.
I thought it was
I thought they
top
kept it
earning
relevant to
rappers.
music.
I thought it was top earning rappers in the industry of rap. Like,
It might have been that. I probably just read it wrong.
I could have been wrong.
That's
I
crazy.
think it's more than one. Just I think it's Forbes. Period. Like how much the rapper made.
Oh,
But I don't feel like
like
those
yeah.
lists are really real, to be honest.
Yeah, a lot of rappers tweeted like, I guess who's the one that knows how to count my money.
Yeah, like
you
I know
feel
Cardi
me?
B said some shit.
Yeah, like, how y'all know how much money I got?
Yeah, it's like
Like,
That does make sense.
yeah.
They just go based off like the shit they did. So they'll go off like, oh, what's the documented number of how many albums they sold?
Yeah.
What's the documented number of like
You're
how
not
many
doing,
shows
like,
they did?
those performances when they just getting
But
paid.
they don't know the exact number because
Pitbull was like number 20 or
I
something.
could.
Yo,
Pitbull, that's believable.
No, I think
People
he was
like
top
Pitbull.
10.
People
Not
like
20, he was
Pitbull.
20.
He was 20?
But he was
Your
on it.
boy had like
I think
millions,
Wiz
though.
was 19.
Oh, that's fire. That's
Yeah,
fire.
Wiz-
I respect Wiz.
I forgot the rest of the list, but yeah.
Mr. Worldwide, don't ever disrespect, bro.
That's a fact.
Who?
Mr.
Oh,
Worldwide, the fuck?
Pitbull.
Yeah, Mr. Worldwide.
You know how many hits he got?
Dollar.
Yo, you
I
remember
don't
that?
listen to
Yo,
him.
you remember it was like 2 years he was on every song with like Neo or like
Bro.
Teo Cruz,
T-Pain.
T-Pain. Everyone had a Pitbull verse,
Yo,
and that shit went
everybody.
#1
Throwing
and
him
played
out
on
there.
like every Jersey Shore club.
Yo, bro, he's a titan in the land industry.
You remember when it was like he was performing and someone called him broke and he pulled out a lot of cash, just threw it at him. It was like a fan in the audience.
did
Pitbull
that?
did that.
Yo, that's
No
fire.
way.
Yeah.
Oh, we
That's
gotta
dope.
find
This
that
happened
video.
maybe like 3 or 4 years ago.
I want to find that
That's
video.
Yeah, we gotta find that video ASAP.
Oh, now you got my laptop. I'm bugging out.
Oh, no, that's all good.
Do you hear me in the headphones?
Huh?
Do you hear me in the headphones?
Yeah. I hear everything. But shit. What else?
I
What
hear
else?
everything.
Yeah.
What else is going happen this week?
Antonio Brown got released from
Oh,
the Patriots.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and then another girl came out and said that she
Yeah, but I feel like I
And
think
then
that was he like continued.
Yo,
Like,
he texted her.
He
And
threatened
then-
her.
And he threatened to text
threatened
her.
her.
Threatened her through text. And got released from the Patriots. You know, I said Antonio Brown, you were good on the last podcast in my book.
Yo, it's just like,
you
yo,
was good, bro.
that
Yo, what are you doing?
that old disappeared.
Yo,
if you
Yeah.
get
he
released
was
by the
wilding.
Patriots, you're the problem.
Yeah.
And there's no way to
Yo,
deny it now.
bro.
Because the Patriots, like, they are stern, but
You could have
they take in like
ignored
problem for the
it.
players.
Yeah, they brought you in
like Josh,
for a
like they,
reason.
like they have
Yeah.
Josh Gordon as a wide receiver for the past 2 or 3 years, and he's been kicked out of the league mad times, like suspended for like drug abuse and
Yeah.
shit like that. And he's been like good for the Patriots, because they look past shit like that. But it's like they probably heard a detail about this case.
Yeah,
I'm
I'm
pretty-
pretty, I'm pretty
like,
sure
you
there's something
threatening
like
her?
that.
Exactly.
Like, they
why you
threatening her,
and
like,
recent,
done.
like right
Yeah.
when she came out.
That's undefendable.
Yeah, it's like he gotta be smarter with what he's doing. Like, you're already in the spotlight with what you're doing with everything
Yeah.
I
else.
was like, he don't know how to lay low.
Like, he's
He
been
likes
in the
attention,
media
yeah.
for so long. It's like at this point I'm like kind of tired of talking about him. Like
He
it's-
said he's like, I'm retiring from the league, but it's just like, yo, that's basically saying
You ended
you
your
quit
income.
when you
Yeah.
get fired. Like, you're both like, oh, you're fired. No, you can't fire me. I quit. Like, he's just salty.
he definitely.
He
sucks
thinks
his
everyone's
part.
out together, but whatever. Fuck him. Fuck the Patriots. They beat my Jets today.
Definitely still got cooked without him.
How much?
Yo, I was in the car wash, right? And
Nah, how much?
when I was going,
Yeah.
they have TVs in there.
Yeah.
And I'm like, they're playing it, so I just glanced up. It was like second half. I saw like 20-3. I just looked away from the TV. I was like, I just did.
Is that just dead?
Like, I'm done with this.
Yeah, y'all know Post Malone has 4 out of the top 10 songs on Billboard.
I believe it.
Yo, bro,
every
he's so
time,
fucking
every,
tight. Yo,
every
bro,
time he drops an album, he
that
does.
boy is lit.
Like the whole
His-
album was
his
on
fan
Billboard
base
too.
is-
No, we spoke about his album last week. That shit
Yeah.
was pretty good.
I'm just saying that like he's on a really
He's
another level.
Who do you think we can compare Post Malone to?
Which
Like from the past, like a good rapper, like
from the
as
past
far as
That had that crossover success.
not as far as crossover,
or just rapper period.
like, not rapper, but like entertainer, like in the past.
Drake.
who's- Nah, not in the same generation. Like you feel me? Like I don't
Prince, Michael Jackson.
I was gonna say them, but you feel
Yeah,
I
I
get what
feel
you
like
mean.
That
I get-
comparison feels weird, right?
Yeah, yeah,
But if
definitely.
we're talking hits, it's
but
it's relative.
I don't know, it's because Michael Jackson and Prince, they different.
They
I feel
did,
like
they-
The
we
Beatles.
could compare
The Beatles,
him
yeah.
to like I'm trying to think of a good person to compare.
But what is your like frame of comparison? Like to an artist who's had like mad hits at the same time.
Or consistency.
Consistency?
I was Drake
Yeah,
definitely.
But
But
Drake has had far more consistency than Post Malone. Like,
Oh, yeah,
Post Malone
definitely.
is
I mean, but that's not the
compared to
measuring stick though. That's not the comparison. like longevity.
As of right now, like his consistency, he's been consistent since he came out.
Yeah.
So, you
I would say like Drake, Michael Jackson.
Okay.
But that's what I'm saying. There was no like rapper.
I don't know if it would last that long though.
I mean Kendrick also, J. Cole, like you say that, but
no, I feel like so that's a different topic with Kendrick and J. Cole, because I feel like they're like artists and they're not aiming for hits. You know what I mean? I feel like
making their music.
They're making their art, and it just comes out really well made, and they have like a cemented legacy fan base.
Mm-hmm.
Like I feel like that's different than that topic.
Yeah. Did y'all seen that Drake dropped that behind the bar shit? Like it was a freestyle he did like a couple months ago in the UK, and he dropped it as a song.
That's cool.
Yeah, that shit is
Well, with Tim Westwood.
Nah, it's not Tim Westwood. It's another.
I don't like Tim Westwood freestyles. He's he'll do that shit mad times, like in the middle of their second verse or some shit. Like, I want to hear what they saying, bro. I don't give a fuck. It's Tim Westwood. Like at least Funk Flex be quiet till they done. Then he starts with his dumb shit.
He do.
I used to hate when I was younger, and like I would hear like a hot ass song, like yo, let this shit play.
Yo, bro.
It'd be the same verse playing for like an hour.
Wait, bro, like the same beginning part. You memorized that shit already.
Yeah.
Like.
Yeah, facts. Like after like 5 lessons, yo, Flex, I get it. Chill.
I remember he did that the first time he was playing Exhibit C by Jay Electronica.
Yeah.
It's the first time I'm like, who the fuck is this? Let it play, bro. I was so upset.
Yo, now I remember he did that shit with Fab shit also.
I remember when Meek Mill dropped his diss against Drake, the first one.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I think he only did one, right? Meek Mill's diss against Drake. Well, Funk Flex.
It was more. Oh yeah. When he's dropping that shit, y'all know what you're talking about.
Funk Flex was playing the shit out that.
I remember that he was amping that shit crazy.
Just wanted to hear what he had to say about Drake. Like, yo, bro, we was tight. I remember that.
Funk Flex wanted to keep people listening, yo. He's like, you're not gonna listen to this, then change the channel on me, then my ratings go down. Fuck y'all. He's a genius for that.
Nah, I changed the fucking channel. Nigga.
Is there?
After a while, that shit is annoying.
Can they measure? Like what channel you're on if it's a radio?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Bro, yes. Ratings. You know.
How would you measure that? Like the radio waves?
I guess. I know there's a way to measure.
Because I know like cable ratings,
100%.
it's like they still use the Nielsen box shit, so it makes it kind of like unreliable TV ratings because everyone's streaming things now.
Okay.
So it's like radio waves, like that seems like that would be even less than that.
I guess you can count it because it's the tower you're in. The tower could.
I guess they can track how many people are tuned into a specific radio station, right?
Yeah, right.
Do you think they still get good numbers?
No.
Who, radio?
Like radio hosts? Nah, right?
Nah.
Like, why do you think it's like a good day for a big radio show? Like 1,000 listeners?
Maybe more than that.
Because they're usually local. It's usually like local cities.
Yeah, but I feel like Hot 97 and
New York is a big city.
Yeah, it's like people's listening to the radio, and plus also they putting their content on fucking YouTube and shit. So
yeah.
So that adds to everything.
I was talking more like shows that like they don't do that. It's just like straight radio.
Oh, straight.
And if we're talking about the ratings they actually get from being on the radio, you know, like everything else, of course, they're gonna get.
Oh yeah. So if you're talking about.
That's what I mean, right?
Yeah, definitely.
It seems like such a small thing, but like it's like so part of like us that it's just still there, you know?
Yeah, every time I go to the barbershop, they bumping.
Yeah, right?
Like it's a radio, it's like a
the radio
station.
Playing,
I haven't had radio in so long. I don't drive at all, by the way. Like I didn't grow up in a family that had a car, so I listen to radio. Yo, bro, my barber is Spanish. He always got his phone plugged into the office. He's always playing his music, bro. It's never the radio, and that shit is blasting.
That's like the only time I really listen to the radio when I'm in the barbershop, or if
just like out and like somewhere like
and they just bumping that shit like
well, cars driving by.
Yeah, that's of course. Where I hear a car drive by, it's the Funkmaster Flex bomb. Like, I know what they're going through. Like I feel you, bro. It'll get there. Just Shazam it. Shazam it and listen to it on your own.
That's
bro.
not enough time. He knows you got enough time to just Shazam it at all.
Boom.
You got music is in there. You downloaded it.
100%.
You own it.
But shit, this what do y'all feel about this whole Tekashi 6ix9ine shit that's going on?
I heard something I read something on social media that this dude could have been like a bug from the jump. Like I heard like
Oh,
been
yeah.
informed
He was a
from the
mole.
beginning, yeah.
I mean,
Because they recorded every single crime.
Do you think
Every single thing they did
do
is
you
on
think
camera,
the
bro.
NYPD created Tekashi 6ix9ine as a rapper to infiltrate the rap?
Yes, that's what I think.
it's
Bro,
possible.
did you hear the? Alright.
They were trading him since young.
Bro.
Did you hear the tape, the 10-minute recording of him in court?
I haven't.
I didn't hear the whole tape,
Yo,
but
bro.
I heard what I did
They
see. I
said-
seen the video of
Where can you
when
find
he was-
it?
I got you. I'll link you. I got you.
I mean, sure. You wanna find?
You want it on VHS?
Nah, I'm
You wanna find some of it now? So
Yeah.
shit, we could play it, like some of it, to be honest. But
He said, he said, when were you guys arrested? He said February 18th. He said when did you start cooperating with the government, with the NYPD?
he said right away.
He said the very next day, November
Right away,
19th.
bro.
The day after they took us down. Yo, bro, he was
snitching.
he must have been
from
scared,
day
scared.
But
But you want me to find it?
yeah, my fault. But I'll plug this stuff now. Yeah, the whole shit is just weird to me, because at first I thought maybe if he come out, he's not gonna get any buzz, like, or music.
He's gonna have buzz. It's just not gonna be for like a positive reason.
But also you gotta keep in mind, will they even let him make music?
Why not?
I mean, they can't stop him.
Yeah,
from
why
making
not?
music.
I mean, because
They
they
cannot
Why
play
not?
it.
they said that
they
might put him in witness protection now.
That's a different story.
Exactly.
Then
That's what I'm saying.
That's a different story. If it's that serious, like he gotta be a different person and shit. Then, yeah,
I mean, how do you hide that? Like, you have to get all cover-up tattoos or some shit?
you just move somewhere to like.
Yeah, he about to move to like Portugal or
Yeah,
some shit.
no, they're probably moving to like fucking Idaho or like Montana or some shit, and like no one gonna know who he is out there. He's not that big of a star.
But
Relatively.
you think he's gonna get all that money though? Nah,
What money?
I'm pretty sure all the lawyer fees and all that.
I'm sure it took a big hit, and I'm sure the label probably they have like contingencies in their contracts or shit like
And
that.
it's the niggas that he's fucking. That's his label,
He's snitching on his label.
basically.
Who's his label?
Oh, I forgot the name of the label, but I know Shotty was the CEO of the label.
No, I mean like his actual like he's on like an actual like record label. Like
Yeah.
Universal or some shit or like
No, I don't think so.
because he has a major album.
So
He was on a legit. I'll look it up. That's what I'm saying is this like his label probably took all the money from his contract because he hasn't been touring.
I mean, I'm pretty sure he still was making.
Probably like off streams and stuff.
Yeah, I might say his streams, like his shit is still going gold, platinum. His shit about to go diamond soon. Like
His
it's
album.
not one of his songs.
Oh no, it was on Scum Gang Records, so it's probably semi-independent, right?
That's the
Is
same
Dummy Boy-
label, bro. That
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
That's the name of his label, so it's probably semi-independent.
I mean, I'm pretty sure they got some sort of distribution.
Yeah, I
deal
know,
or
but
some
it's
shit.
still like it's their own labels though.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's plug it in.
So this is some of the tape.
Oh, where the fuck is that shit? Oh, it's right here. But yeah, we about to play some of the recording from the Kashi 6ix9ine.
But this dude needs to
Is it playing?
he needs to never make the same mistake twice. Like just if you good snitching, doing all this shit, bro.
I don't think he should like try to make music again.
Exactly. Like
Space
shut the fuck up. Like it's going.
Just do like another route.
Just do
Nah, we could skip through it. We don't gotta play all this, bro.
Okay, I don't really know like where he starts talking about it.
Violent crime, shootings, drug distribution.
At some point, did you decide to cooperate with the government?
Okay, this is a
Yes.
good part. He's
When
asking.
did that happen?
A day after, November 19th, the day after.
Alright, I think we can end it there.
Yeah, but basically, he just said in that part that when did he start cooperating with the NYPD, and he said the day after.
Yeah.
The day after.
Like literally that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He said the day after.
The day
They were
after, like
arrested,
that they were arrested, bro.
The day after they went into his house, got him.
He just don't want to be in jail.
I mean, yeah.
And he just wasn't really about the shit he was talking about.
Bro, and it's
A lot of
like,
people are It's just he's so high profile to us that we find it so corny. Like it is
No, it's
because he
not.
was talking about like a different type of lifestyle.
But I find it even more corny that he's just so opposite of that. It's not even like
Yeah, like the life,
He-
like he went to these people on purpose.
Yeah, no,
Oh,
no,
yeah,
of
it's
course.
like,
he
he
asked
asked
it. He
for
was
this.
in that life, and it benefited him. But
For the moment, and as soon as shit hit the fan,
But you gotta think about it, he's mad young, and he just made all this money. He has a child. You know, he just doesn't want to be in jail, so he's trying to weigh it against that. He didn't rationalize it like, yo, his career is never gonna be the same. He just like, yo, I don't want to fucking be in jail right now. It's the first time I'm actually like making something of myself.
I mean, but still, don't portray that life.
Of course, well that's
Of course, yeah.
that's the
That's
reason we're
where
talking
I
about.
don't feel bad for you
That's the
because
reason we're
yeah,
talking
no,
about.
hell no.
I don't feel bad for him because
At
like
all, bro.
at the end of the day, he did still break the law. He
Everybody got
arrested.
decisions to make. I
Yeah.
know mad people that didn't make that decision.
I'm just saying I can understand like why he did it. You know.
Yeah, word. No, I can understand.
Yeah, I can understand why he did it. It's
The homie is wild.
but you know he just can't. It's not gonna be the same in music
it's
unless
just, it's just like nasty though, like with everything.
You have a
At the
billboard.
end of the day, bro,
it's just gross. He's snitching on other rappers. Like
Yeah,
at that
yeah,
point,
yeah.
like that's
it's just getting. That's the part. Like
at
I'm
that point, like
confused
yo,
about
you a
the
clown,
most,
bro.
so,
Like you
damn.
snitched on Cardi B and she gave you a feature.
Nah, that
Coming up.
part wasn't true.
That he snitched on Cardi B.
Did Cardi B? He didn't say anything about Cardi B actually, but he did say something about Jim Jones.
Yeah,
That was true.
I find it weird that like all this shit is releasing from his case.
Bro,
Yo.
it's very.
I feel like it's too available. like they're just like, hey, you want to see Tekashi 9 snitch? You can find it everywhere.
That's just it's weird because it's like this shit is not supposed to be coming out like that. I feel at least.
That's what I think, but I mean, it is probably just like a public record.
Yo,
It's not that
I
surprising.
mean, it's there's transcripts come up, but it's just that recordings from the actual.
Yeah, it's all
courtroom.
of that is public record.
They
It's
have
just
video of him also. It's just like why is all
on
of
that
this
same
coming
site
out?
is video?
Huh?
On that same site is video.
maybe
Yeah.
they want to make a documentary about him.
I mean, I probably will.
Maybe he getting money from that.
We'll see what happens, but fucking off of that.
What would it be
man.
called?
Now you see what Vince Staples said?
Taking Tekashi. Netflix original.
He said, "Did 6ix9ine telling you? Find out next on the next episode of Dragon Ball Z."
That's silly. That's so silly.
Yeah, but I just feel I think if he doesn't go into witness protection and he does have a career, I don't know what to think of the music game anymore, to be honest.
Bro, if he makes hits, label's not gonna give a shit. He just lost his demographic he came up with, and he's not gonna be taken seriously in the genre he came up in. That's it. If he comes back and makes like a crazy ass hit, and they play it on like KTU Z100,
Yeah.
no one's gonna give a shit. You still going #1. You're still making the label money. You still have a fan base. It's just not gonna be us. That's it.
That's a fact.
That's it. But if he's in witness protection, that's different because obviously you can't.
Yeah, obviously. Yeah.
You know, because you gotta be like not you.
That's a fact.
unless he's making music, but he wears like a mask or some shit, and he sounds different.
Ep.2.
But
Yeah,
yeah,
like,
like,
also, like-
what if he just become like a DJ or something? Saying real
that's
Vanessa
what I'm saying.
Tekashi.
He could do that. He could become like a producer, work behind the scenes, like use his real name. I don't know. There's a lot of things he can do.
Everybody knows his real name too.
That's true. Or like use a moniker. There's a lot of things he can do, but it's just like we're not gonna take him seriously.
I mean, look at Young Berg though.
Young Berg is different.
Who's Young Bird?
I mean, I know he never like
He sounds
did
familiar.
anything
What was
like
his
that.
song? What was his song that was pop? And,
You know what Hitmaker is?
Yeah,
yeah.
that's him. Hitmaker.
No, he had another song that was
Oh,
like
sexy.
OD.
Can I just find it?
I know, but the person Hitmaker.
Yeah.
That's
him.
Young Berg.
Bro, he has
reinvented
fucking hits for
himself.
days, bro.
That's him?
Yes.
You didn't know that?
I did not know that.
Bro,
That's cool.
Yeah, he reinvented like
That's cool.
he had the whole
New
rebrand,
vision.
reset.
Nice.
Ready.
Hitmaker.
Nice.
Boom.
That's cool. That's cool. I like
Yeah.
I like when artists do that.
Word. And it's rare.
He's a writer also. He
Yo,
writes a lot of
producer.
music. He produces
I mean,
music.
T-Pain used to be a straight rapper, bro. and then someone gave him an auto tune and was like, just sing.
For a minute, he has been producing for a good little minute too.
Yeah. Yo, you know, he has a nice voice without auto tune.
Yeah, definitely.
You ever watch those NPR Tiny Desk shit?
Yep.
I saw the one with T-Pain. It was just like straight, like
It was
auto-tune.
good.
It was alright. It was cool. I remember like Mac Miller did one on that. It was like one of
he
his last
bodied
ones.
it.
One of my favorite one of those is with her.
I never seen that one.
That one was dope as fuck.
That sounds like it would be cool.
Yeah. Y'all know the R&B artist Sir?
I've heard you told me about them.
It's a dude.
It's a dude.
Yeah, he
I never heard of
I wouldn't guess that. I feel like it would be cool if like a woman artist like call me Sir. Like, I would be like, that's cool.
Nah.
You know what I mean? Like like some deflection shit. If someone doesn't know or they just assume.
I mean, the rock band Queen was a bunch of dudes.
That's true.
Queen.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Definitely.
Oh yeah.
Queen, one of my favorite bands actually.
No, bro, they body shit.
Yeah.
I never
that
really
would be
listened
another
to them,
artist
to be
that's
honest.
consistent hits. Because they had like a stretch from like the 70s to like late 80s, and every
Yeah, bro.
album they dropped multiple hits, bro.
Fire.
We Are the Champions, We Will Rock You.
Yes.
That's synonymous with just like every sporting event.
Bro,
like it's
anything where
beyond.
competing.
It's beyond like
Yeah.
their genre of
We are the
music.
champions.
Yeah.
That shit is classic. But shit, y'all seen that H&M is like back on the heat again with this.
For what?
They posted like
The girl?
a product shot, with the girl with her hair not done.
Yeah, like there's a.
Nah, I'm not gonna lie.
So? What the
Nah, they did her dirty though.
That's a little black girl, bro, and they vibe.
Yeah, they did her dirty.
Like it's certain things, like.
Okay. I thought it was
even
like.
the photographer should have been like.
And
yo,
like, yeah,
yo,
word, can we do something?
I thought it was a model, like a grown up.
No.
Okay.
There's a little girl.
That's why I was like, alright, that's kind of weird. Like y'all, yeah.
I mean, fuck H&M. Who
Yeah,
wears
true.
H&M, bro?
True.
I don't know. I mean, Uniqlo is the new.
Yeah, H&M, you
go-to.
wear a t-shirt one time and you need to throw it away. Like, it's just like, just take your money, throw it in
It
the
doesn't even fit good that
Yeah,
way.
it's like a whack ass brand anyway, and so their production quality probably not that professional. So he probably just used like a wrong shot. He didn't mean to, but it just looks so terrible. Like I don't think that was intentional,
Yeah, I don't think.
honestly.
Yeah, but that's what we're saying. Why aren't you picking up on these?
That's what I'm saying. They're just
Yeah.
unprofessional.
Yeah,
Like
exactly.
it's just like that is something you should have caught,
Yeah, definitely. Like,
and like they should be criticized for shit like that for sure.
shit, y'all seen? There's a NYC streetwear brand named Beastroy. They had a controversial collection.
Yeah.
You seen that shit,
Yeah,
bro?
it's basically like.
Explain a little bit about like why it was controversial about it.
Yeah, it was controversial because they had schools that were in mass shootings and
who were like victims of like mass shootings.
Yeah,
And they
And
had-
that was what the collection was based around.
and they
yeah,
had
it was
bullet
based
holes.
around. I wouldn't say bullet holes. It was distress, but the way
Nah,
like,
they said, but I feel like the people who did it, like they put a
Bro, if
A-
your
a
hoodie
statement
says
out.
Columbine,
Yeah,
you
and has
have
holes in it,
yeah, it's bullet
It's-
holes.
it's bullet
yeah,
holes.
that's
That's-
exactly. It's like
That's not distressing.
you
Yeah,
know
well,
exactly what
yeah,
is meant
you
by.
know what you were
feel me?
doing.
It's not. It might not. You know, you didn't shoot it up. You
Yeah,
feel me?
we'll post some of the pictures in the video.
I'll throw some of it up so they can see.
But honestly, yo,
For
bro,
sure.
in this day and age, I respect the fucking like the creativity.
Yo, I was just gonna say that. Yeah.
the fucking determination to put it out and not give a fuck about what people gonna say. Yo, bro, everybody's talking about that brand now.
That's art.
And on top of that,
That's
the
what art
creator
is.
of it said those are literally only meant for the runway. They were never supposed to be sold, but they said you might end up selling them because of all the attention it's grabbed.
And
you feel me?
if you want
But-
to,
That's what's kind of the nasty part about it.
how?
But so-
Yo,
It's like at the end of the day, bro, everybody is capitalizing on something. He's capitalizing on his creativity. Like, you feel me?
Yes.
I know is at the expense of like
families who lost lives.
desensitizing
Yeah.
something, you feel me?
But
that's actually like really
Nah, but-
controversial.
no,
but that is what it's doing though.
No, it's not, bro. You gotta think of it this way. He's using another medium he's passionate about, and he's calling attention to a shitty subject.
Yes.
Like, yo, school shootings are still a thing. You know, we look at it weirdly because it's something you gotta wear, so it feels like he's glorifying it.
But I don't feel like he's glorifying it.
Yeah,
I
I
don't
think it's
feel
that
it.
way. And I think instead of us seeing it as like it's trying to desensitize us, I think it's trying to shock us into be like, yo, this shit is not okay to begin with. So it's like we shouldn't be focused on like that collection. It's like the actual issue.
Yeah, it's what we should be
to.
focused on. Yes,
Which is like that's what I think is so interesting about it. But it is kind of just like if it's just like you're capitalizing off of, you know, the death of people. But if you're trying to call attention to a real topic, that's okay.
Yes,
not
that's
the first
a fact.
Which that's not my problem
like,
there. It's my
attention
problem
needs
is
to be called to
that's
that
what I'm
topic.
saying.
of course, but I don't feel as if like if he would have put it out and if it was just on the runway and it wasn't being sold, that's why I don't think. I think he said that.
No, he said he was thinking about it.
Oh,
like,
okay.
It wasn't
So,
like boom.
Yeah, I just don't think that he should. If it's just for the message itself, yes, I'm for it 100%.
If it gets released commercially, it's probably not gonna have those belittlers on it. Like they'll change it in the sample stage if it gets mass produced.
100%.
But he'll probably keep the school logos and probably like if he was a good person, he'd probably donate the proceeds to like the families or some shit or set something up like that.
Yeah, word.
You know what I mean? That's how I was thinking it.
Okay.
Like, initially, but I think at its core, it's still good to use other mediums to just like yo, like we need to talk about this shit. You know?
I didn't think about it in that
Yeah,
like
you got it.
if he was to donate the money to the families, of course, or just a donation of
There's ways to do it.
Yeah,
you know?
definitely. Yeah, you're right. I didn't think about it
Like
in
artists
that
shouldn't
light.
shy away from any topic in any medium just because they think people are gonna get offended by it. If it's something you want to talk about, and you think it's an issue, just do this shit, yo.
Word.
And there was also like a commercial that came out also.
Yeah, I'm gonna put that video up. It was kind of like a similar. Huh? You saw
I heard
it?
about it.
Yeah, it's kind of like a similar thing. Like they're using like school shooting normality to like raise that red flag, and it's like, yo, this is fucked up. Like at its core, like if you think about it, like this is really a messed up thing children deal with.
I'm dealing with word.
And it's just like schools themselves are trying to normalize the having shooting drills.
Yeah.
Like that's not a fire drill.
Yeah.
Like you're just teaching the kids to be scared at the
Yo,
end of
bro,
the
this is
day.
that. I was watching that show, a comedian.
Yeah, I'm about to.
He was like, was it the Dave Chappelle? It wasn't Dave Chappelle.
Hey, I'm sure he spoke about it.
Yeah, he was like.
I think so.
He was like, the school shooters among us. Like he knows all the drills that we're running right now.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You're teaching them how to be better at it, if anything.
Bro, this shit is ridiculous.
It is, but for people, I just think that for say parents or some shit, like seeing that is maybe a little scary for them, you know? Like
It should be.
What you mean, brother?
It should be. That's the point.
Yeah, it should, but like the way that they just did it, it was just
they
like
did it in a satirical manner.
like it was so dark, like
because it's a dark topic.
It is a very dark topic.
This is one of
And they're just presenting to it like this is real. This is the shit how it goes on every day. I'm gonna play some of the video right now actually since we've just been talking about it.
Turn it up.
Actually, you could take that out.
Help me stay organized. These headphones are just
I can't full screen this Instagram.
Huh?
These new sneakers are just what I needed for the new year.
This jacket is a real must-have.
My parents got me the skateboard I wanted. It's pretty cool.
These scissors really come in handy in art class. These colored pencils too. These new socks, they can be a real lifesaver.
Yo.
I finally got my own phone to stay in touch with my mom.
But yeah,
That was not just like a legit commercial for back
yeah,
to school.
it wasn't.
Like,
It was just something like I would say more like a PSA message, just to like show something like so dark to show it like how it is,
to bring it to light.
Yeah,
because
like,
more people need to be outraged by this shit happening.
Yes,
Or
definitely.
else it's not gonna stop. That's it. That's really
They're
it.
never gonna change the laws. They're never gonna do anything to prevent these things from happening.
Yeah.
And it sucks that it only happens in the U.S., bro.
Because we have in our Constitution, they gave it to us. It's a right, and for any government official to go against that, he's gonna lose so much support because no one,
Yo, it's
because it'll set a precedent like, oh, you're taking
so which
rights
other
away.
ones can we take away?
You know what I mean?
Word.
Yeah, like that. Like if you, I think of it that way, and it makes sense. But it's just so there needs to be more restrictions. You know?
Facts.
Like we shouldn't have gun companies making more guns than there are people every single year and selling them. Like come on, yo, let's just be smarter about this
Yo,
shit.
bro, at the end of the day, bro,
You can't
if they
buy a
make some
gun at
money,
Walmart.
If they make some money, they're gonna make
You
it.
say you what?
You can't. You could buy guns at Walmart.
Oh, yeah.
That can't be a thing. You know?
Yeah, you could, yo, like, I remember watching the Columbine documentary, like how they said, no, what, I think it was the Columbine, it was like a documentary about Columbine and just a gun control period. And I think in like Detroit or some shit, when you open a bank account, like they used to give you a gun. When you open a bank account, bro, what?
When?
I don't know how long ago this was, but I remember watching that shit in fucking like
Yo, bro,
high school.
Gun, the grip.
You just open your first checking account, $100 minimum.
Take the strap
Free
with you,
gun.
my guy. You protect
is
that
yours.
pussy.
I just picture like a bank teller just fucking typing up.
He said, and the
And
cereal
then you know when they
noodles.
give you like the change and shit and the receipt, it's just like that's just a gun they pulled out of their vault.
And his brain not used.
It's used. Let's be real. It's a used gun.
Bro,
Cereal digits rubbed off. It's used. You know.
nah, you tripping.
Every gun's
But
used.
but it's just I'm pretty sure it's not like I hope it's not like that anymore. But it was a long time ago the video was made,
Of course it's
obviously.
not like that.
But it's just that.
Of course it's not like that.
But what if it was though, and we just didn't know?
We would know.
We would
Why?
know,
We
kids.
would know.
Yeah, we
Because you know how you see how hard we just got.
we would definitely know. We would definitely know. Fuck it.
Free bank account. No free
You know how
gun.
many people
Free
moved
gun
to
with bank
Detroit?
account. Word.
What happened?
They were just
You
going
know,
to
you know how many
Detroit.
bank accounts are open in Detroit with like $1 in them just to keep them open, bro? Like, oh damn.
Nah, my fault, but shit, that was hella funny.
Open up an account, get the grip.
Yo, y'all saw the picture of Venus with the whole size shadow on it. So there's a picture of Venus that
Who's
NASA
Venus?
just received.
The planet.
No, the planet Jupiter. Sorry, the planet Jupiter.
Oh, okay.
And it has a shadow on it from one of its moons that was in rotation, like in front of its sun, and that moon is the size of Earth.
Right.
So the shadow is literally Earth-sized in comparison to Jupiter. It's insane.
Word.
Let me pull it up. Just if you look at the scale of it, like I
like
always
space.
knew.
I love space, bro.
That's crazy.
Space is the shit. I want to go to space. If there was like a one-way trip to space, like
You would
tomorrow,
go?
I'm going.
Nah.
100%.
No, I couldn't.
Why?
To colonize? And
Yeah.
like, I would do it.
Nah.
Yeah, why? Like,
Look at this.
why not?
So this is Earth inside of Jupiter.
Damn.
That's how big Jupiter is.
Yo, bro.
And Jupiter is all gas. That's not solid. That's just a storm always going on.
What the fuck?
Yo, bro. Imagine you. It's people that were
Yo, you know what it looked like?
What?
A Pokeball.
It does. It
Yo,
does.
bro. Just imagine, like, I can't imagine. You know, Earth. You looking at it, you like imagine walking around Earth. Like is a big ass planet. Like, yo, bro, look at that.
Think of the scale.
That's like a golf ball to like.
Earth is so
a
big in
medicine
itself.
ball.
Yeah.
Like, yo, and there's planets bigger than Jupiter.
Yo, bro. That's OD.
Yo, space, I can't deal with it.
Yo, bruh.
Can't deal with space.
It gets crazy, bro.
Nah, this shit's crazy.
Of course, I'm pretty sure with this conversation, you guys
so
believe that there
smack
are other things in the universe.
Talk about aliens, bro.
Huh?
Talk about aliens.
Yo, it's
Oh.
Talk about aliens.
Yo, they lied to us, bro.
What do you mean?
They were
About
supposed to
aliens?
storm Area 50.
They went. They were there.
They got arrested.
Bro, it was a party. It was a reason to tailgate. They weren't gonna get arrested. People were there with like alien like onesies dancing and shit, having barbecues.
I'm very
That's funny.
disappointed.
What else would it have been?
I'm disappointed.
Now I heard the old lady did storm though.
Probably the one real one.
An old lady?
Yeah.
How was she? I gotta know how she was.
But I hope she was like 80.
Duh.
Yeah.
But shit, what I was about to say. But yeah, I was kind of disappointed about that. Just because I really thought they was about to storm Area 51 like on some other shit. Like I wanted to see who was really about it.
Only one woman actually stormed Area 51 to see them aliens.
Yeah.
That's mad funny. Yo, read a little bit. What is that?
Nah, that's wild funny.
Does it say her age?
You said does it say?
I'm trying to find it.
Nah, I don't see her age anywhere. Oh, there's a video of it too. Oh my god.
Oh Lord.
Oh my god, there's a fire.
Yeah, she was just walking, bro. Everyone's recording. She jumped over the fence.
She didn't get shot down? What happened?
There was too many people there for her to get shot. They were not gonna.
Yeah, I feel like she did that.
If someone did die during that raid,
no one would know about it.
or everyone would be like, okay, they definitely have aliens there.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? Everyone would be like, alright, y'all dead ass hiding the
Wait, we
aliens.
was joking. Y'all serious?
Like, yo, can we see him? Like,
Word, like they tripping.
yo, I
Like
want
that dude.
to be alive when we make contact with aliens.
I hope I don't know.
I just hope they're like not hostile and they don't think humans are just dumb.
Honestly, I feel like they're gonna be like animals, like kind of like looking at us, like observing us, not necessarily trying to come ill, just like trying to learn from us too.
They're just trying to figure out.
Exactly, like what the fuck? And
Like,
they don't be talking to each
why
other.
does he look like that?
Exactly.
Oh, like, what if it's not even a he? Like, what if they just think like,
They probably don't even have genders.
This is like-
it could just be like a hive mind. Maybe it's just like one being, but they inhabit multiple bodies.
But they could also just be like super advanced, where they don't even have bodies, and
That's
they're
what-
right here, right now, and they just
and they just word.
they've evolved so much that bodies
what if
die
They
off.
don't need a physical
Exactly.
embodiment.
What if ghosts are just aliens?
They're in another realm, another dimension? What if ghosts are versions of people just from an alternate reality, and sometimes
Oh, it crosses.
it crosses over, and that's what people see.
It's possible.
Sometimes
Anything is
I
possible.
wish these things were actually true. You feel me?
They
And
could
like,
be though.
But like, I want them to be true.
You need that
I
confirmation
need- yeah,
from the
I want-
author, right?
Exactly.
God's like, this is what it is.
Nah, but I forgot the name of the book, but there was that's like a book of this dude talking about like how he was abducted. I kind of believe him.
There's so many books, so many movies.
I kind of believe him.
Like,
What was that
everywhere.
one with the in Alaska with the owls?
The Encounters of the Fifth Kind, some shit like
Fifth
that.
Kind, I think that was called.
That movie had like one part that got me. That was pretty creepy. It was like a psychiatrist tape.
Oh,
the main character,
yeah, word. That shit was lit.
and like that was supposedly like a true story.
I fuck with it.
I feel like movies based in Alaska like tend to be pretty like interesting because
like,
it's a good horror setting.
exactly like cold.
You ever seen that movie The Thing
No.
Thing.
with Kurt Russell in the 80s?
I've heard of it, of course, but I've never seen it.
This is a good movie. It's based there. Oh, there's also
Oh, and they
there's
get
also
out
30
the
Days
ice.
of Night.
They get out the ice.
You don't have to play
There's
it.
also 30 Days of Night.
When they get it
Yeah,
out the
yeah,
ice.
it's an
I've seen
alien and it inhabits.
I seen it
It's not,
on
I don't know if it's an
Showtime.
alien. It inhabits like people's bodies, so
Yep.
they don't know like that's actually the thing.
Exactly.
It's like a team of like Alaskan miners.
They got a black eye.
It's one of my favorite horror movies. Like it's so
Nice.
good.
Yeah, it's good.
It's so good.
Was basically like a parasite going in and all of the people.
Basically, but,
Okay.
But it's like an actual thing. Like it doesn't need a body. Like it looks scary.
So like Stranger Things.
I've never seen Stranger Things,
Oh, okay.
so maybe
I haven't watched the last season.
I don't imagine. So
Stranger
also
Things is lit.
30 Days of Night is pretty good.
Yeah, I seen 30 Days.
Based in Alaska.
Yo, bro, that shit is lit.
I don't think I've ever seen that movie. What's that
Yeah.
about?
It's
30 Days a Night is fire,
it's
bro.
based off of a graphic novel that's actually really good too of the same name. But it's about there's a town in Alaska. I believe it's Anchorage, Alaska.
Okay.
But like for a month out of every year, it's dark for 30 days.
Okay.
It's just so up north.
Yeah.
So that year, while everyone's preparing, that's like the backdrop of the movie, like it's starting. But this ancient race of vampires, like they just like
Oh, okay.
That's where
it
they
sound,
go.
It sounds lit.
They go to eat.
they go to eat
feast
because they just have
sun
a
is
month
up.
to just like hunt and be themselves
Yeah,
without
yeah.
worrying about the sun.
Yeah.
But they're dressed in like business suits and shit, just in Alaska. Like everyone's in coats.
Yeah,
and they just
exactly.
dress
But they're
mad normal.
vampires. They don't need
And they don't look like regular people. They look like scary like a vampire.
Okay.
It's a real good movie.
They strong as shit.
Yeah, I definitely might have to check that movie out.
No, it's a good movie.
Get it on VHS.
What's up with you and VHS, bro?
It's the best way to view visual art, bro.
No, it's not. Actually,
There's been so many like formats of
Video, of course.
video, of audio,
bro.
and we just get better at it.
Continue, and it's crazy.
That's pretty cool.
Definitely, that shit is dope.
MP5.
There's like, I'm sure. I think there's MP5.
I'm not sure about that, but what TV shows y'all like are into right now?
I don't really watch television right now, but I do want to watch the last season of Stranger Things. That's Netflix, so but besides that, nothing. I watch anime. Oh yeah, anime. Boom.
Yeah, I watch the anime, but when I watch like an actual TV show, it would just be like some light sitcom or like I read or some shit. Like I've seen The Office 1,000 times.
Oh yeah, definitely.
You know.
Yeah, but
The Office is on rerun every day.
But a Netflix original show, Peaky Blinders, they just released. I've heard they're coming out with the next season, so I'm hyped for that.
You watch that show?
I love Peaky Blinders, bro.
I did not know that. I mean, I didn't.
Bro, didn't I put you on like years ago?
Did you? Maybe.
Yes, I remember
put me
telling
on.
you in the stock room about
Yeah,
Peaky
did
Blinders.
Maybe you did.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's a good show. It's just good actors, good costume design. It's based in like 1920s London, around like a crime family, but they're brothers. So they have like a business.
Lit.
That's good.
London.
But yeah, Peaky Blinders is fire, bro.
Yeah, they just announced new episodes of that coming, so I'm pretty hyped for that. But yeah, but I don't regularly just like watch like a TV show, but like I'll just wait for something to come out that like I'm familiar with or I want to watch, then I'll just binge that, and then like, cause I do like I like read a lot, like I really like to like stare at the screen.
That's a fact. I can't sit down and like half the time when I do finally sit down and I'm in front of the television, like I'm getting ready to go to sleep.
Yeah, like I'm just knocked out. So I just want something playing like while I knock out, and then like I'm gonna turn it off when I wake up at like 3 a.m. or some shit.
Nah, I sleep straight through it.
Yeah, so sometimes I do.
Not all the time.
But my TV goes into sleep mode. That shit clutch.
My Fire Stick does. Not my
Yeah,
TV.
that's what I mean. Like my PlayStation, like he sleep, I'm sleep. You know?
I'm sleep. Orange light.
Yeah, definitely. Shit. What else y'all want to talk about though?
The Sega Dreamcast turned 20 years old last week.
Nobody got one, so like it's dead.
Yeah, I don't have one.
It's been dead for 20 years.
It died pretty quick, but it was so. I just want to say one thing quick about the Dreamcast.
Okay.
It was the first console with like online connectivity.
Yeah,
it was like way ahead of its time.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah,
Yep.
It was great. It was a good console.
It was amazing. Yeah, fun in it.
Huh? I
Yeah.
did. Yeah, of course I did.
But anyways, you guys gonna get the new iPhone?
I definitely want to get it.
I'm gonna get it next week.
Oh, word.
Bro.
Yeah.
You have what, like Jump or like one of those equivalent things?
Nah, I'm just pay this off and then just like it's only like $100 to just pay this off because that's how much I got on
You
my
can sell
contract. And then I could trade it in for $500.
Oh.
Towards my next phone, or I could sell it by myself, and I think I can get more for it by myself.
Yeah, probably. What? That's an 8 plus.
8 plus, yeah.
Yeah,
And they got the
definitely good.
basically it came out the same year as the X, so it's like the upgraded version of that technology. You
The,
feel me?
the camera looks fucking elite as hell, son.
You got it?
Got 3 lenses.
My cousin got that shit, bro.
Yeah,
Like,
you got it already?
yesterday,
Yeah.
It was lit,
I
bro.
feel
He got the gray one
every
too.
time a new iPhone
He got the
comes
Pro
out.
Max. I want the Pro.
Oh, that's like the top of the line.
Bro, that's
the
the
big one.
best. That's the best camera.
That's one with the
best.
legit 3 lenses.
No,
Yeah,
the other one has
Pro,
also
They
two,
have
right?
one.
Yeah.
They have one just 2, I believe.
Yeah, but that's just the regular iPhone.
That's the regular
Then there's
iPhone 11, then there's the Pro.
Max.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
but the Pro has
Pros,
the
both
3.
Pros have
The 3 lens. That shit is dope though.
Fire.
Just the Pro Max, just the bigger phone.
Yeah, it's just like the 8 Max, whatever. Same shit.
I want that.
The plus, 8 plus.
Yeah, 8 plus. Yeah,
But it's the
whatever.
Max.
You gotta add the Max. You gotta add.
Where it's
Yeah,
different.
it's
a
just
good
like
one.
it's just
It
like
feels
Ron
better.
Native Venti, like.
Max.
I hate that naming convention. That's
Yeah, why
not-
small, medium, or large?
Cause it's just like
And then you go
Ron
in and you tell them, and
Venti.
they be like, "Do you mean venti?" Yo,
No
you
one's,
know what?
no one's ever said that to me. I'll be tight.
I used to work at Starbucks, so I've never done that. I'm like,
Yo,
nah.
bro.
No one's ever
That
said
shit
that
would
to me.
piss me off.
All right, she didn't say, "Do you mean venti?" But she's like, "Oh, okay, I'm venti." And it's like,
okay, I wouldn't mind that.
Yeah.
Because they gotta bring it up in a certain way, so it's mental. Like, I don't mind that.
Yeah.
But if they
But then-
correct me, you're just a dick.
At this point, it's like, I smack you. Watch your mouth.
Like this nigga, bro, I know what the fuck I ordered. I want a medium.
And I'm now I want something else. I'm reordering. I'm
Wow,
about
just give me an ice water.
Calm down, sir. I'm gonna put sugar in it.
Nah. How y'all be getting tight? Like, when y'all go to like a drive-thru and they rude to you, like, what would you do?
I don't go to drive-thrus.
It depends, like, what's rude.
Like customer
They just,
service
like-
in general, you mean?
It depends what time I go.
Yeah.
It depends how busy they are, because I'm fast food background, I understand. And it depends, like, exactly how rude they are. If it's terms like they not saying, like, thank you, have a good day and shit, I don't care. If it's busy, fuck it, you know?
Yeah.
If it's like 3 a.m., okay, I don't care. The fuck, I shouldn't be eating this right now anyway. I don't deserve good service. I'm a piece of shit. You know what I mean? You feel me?
When you put it that way, it's like, yeah, you all kind of.
But if it's like the
3
middle
a.m.,
of,
my guy,
if
go
it's
home.
like the middle of the day, I'm taking my nephew for a Happy Meal, and she being a bitch to me for my nephew.
Yeah, word. Like, yo, calm down, lady.
Yo, you're ruining a nice day.
Alright, I went to Popeyes. It's like 3 a.m. at night. Nah, maybe like 1 a.m.
What
I mean,
Popeyes open at 1 a.m., bro?
There's so many,
Yeah,
bro.
hell,
24
Not in
hours.
Harlem.
Here, yo, there's one literally here on Bushwick Ave, like close. Oh damn, now y'all know where we from.
it's all good. They already Bushwick Ave was low over, bro.
Who's gonna beat it?
They're gonna triangulate. They're gonna triangulate. All right, 24-hour Popeyes, 30-mile radius.
We got him locked in.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got them.
But shit, what was I talking about?
When people rude to
Customer
you.
service.
Oh yeah. Alright, so I'm in Popeyes like 1 a.m. and it's me, my girl, and my friend. My friend, he's an asshole.
Okay.
He's an asshole, but the lady, she was being kind of rude to him. So
it escalated.
It escalated very.
You try to out asshole the asshole.
Bro,
That's a strong tactic.
It's a
like,
shooting contest.
cause I don't think me and my girl ordered anything. I think he only ordered cause we was just about to drop him home right quick.
You went into Popeyes 1 a.m. and didn't order a thing.
I'm lying.
That's good willpower, bro.
Nah, I'm definitely.
I'm not that strong of a person.
You lying.
I tried to G it,
You
but
lying.
after you said it,
Yeah,
like,
okay, because I'm like, yo, I'm gonna call you out on some bullshit, and that sounded like.
I tried to G it, but nah.
You got
Bitch,
Why
rice
would you even lie about that?
I don't know,
You got rice and
man.
beans.
You know, cause I'm like kind of conscious, like, damn, I'm getting a little chubby, so I got chill. You feel me? I wanna look a type of way. You know what I'm saying? So,
That don't mean you gotta deny that you ate something,
I'm gonna
bro.
wipe this meal out of my memory.
It didn't happen if I don't acknowledge it.
Exactly.
That's a good diet.
Bro,
That's a good diet. That's that mental diet.
That's what I'm
You know?
saying.
If you tell yourself you're eating healthy,
I mean,
who's to say you not?
Exactly.
Right? Damn.
So I just switched it up.
Your
Yeah,
fucking
no.
stomach.
Write a book.
Oh yeah, but let me just finish off the story. Alright, so long story short, like he got the food, but he took the drink and he threw it at her.
Okay, that's a bit much. Okay, that
So-
that was not where I was expecting this to
So
go.
it went there, bro.
Yo, I would have been on the floor rolling.
I would have been dead.
Yo, bro.
I would have been dead, bro.
I'd have been like,
I would have felt really bad.
I would look at him.
Yo, bro.
Hey, your boy. What's wrong with you?
He tripping, my guy.
Imagine he asked for another cup. He's like, I did want that though, so can I get another Coke?
We get another one.
Shit.
Nah, I skirted off. Fuck that. Nigga.
Why did you do that though?
He, like I said, he is an asshole.
But why was she saying that that made her deserve
I
it?
don't remember. It was so long ago, I don't remember, but it was still.
How long ago?
It was like maybe like 4 years ago.
That's
Oh, I thought this shit just happened.
Yeah, word.
That's why you made it seem like.
Bro, it's fine.
Yeah.
He got mad. He probably had a bad day. You never know.
Nah, he was a little.
Yo, you're super just freaking out over like the smallest inconveniences. That's it. Like
What you
that's
mean?
like someone on the train drops their phone or something, they have like a feeling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, yo, bro, it's just
Yeah, or like someone just like they're just tight off jump
Yo,
and like the
I see.
smallest thing
Yo, I
annoys you.
see.
You'll stop fucking breathing so
I
loud.
used to be on my way to high school, and I went to school in the Bronx, so like it's early in the morning, it's busy as shit. Like the mothers are taking their kids to school, and the kid is like half-tired, and they
And they
like,
just go crazy.
Get your
Yeah.
ass up here. I'm like, yo, the nigga is tired.
That's why that is.
He got
So,
his
bro.
legs.
So my sister
Yo,
always
bro.
tell me. She always tell me like she used to like watch me like walk home from school sometimes just to see what I was doing. She used to be like, yo, she used to just like creepy, like drag your like jacket against the gate. Like, yeah, kid, I seen it. It's like, damn, I remember doing that shit. But it's like, damn, I was just in my own head, like thinking about some stupid shit. Probably. Yeah, like where it's
like Digimon.
Yeah.
What that go to?
Definitely Pokemon back then.
Yo, what happened next episode?
Word, like Power Rangers.
It'd be crazy.
Yes,
it is happening.
And then you have that scatterbrain. I'm like, fuck, I got math homework.
Word. Yo, what's 5 times 3 again?
Bro, yo, I'm gonna try to make it before. I want to make it to my bedtime before my mom asks me do I got homework.
Right. But yo, if I play Xbox as soon as I get home before mom gets home from work, she won't be tight. And then I can do my homework. That's what I would always think.
Nah,
because I couldn't play video games or anything unless I did my homework.
I would just do, I mean, nah. When I got to high school, I didn't really do much.
I'm talking about as a child.
As a child, like, of course, you know, like, that was like, as soon as you get home, you like, do that, and then
elementary school, middle school type shit. It's like I couldn't play PlayStation unless I did all my homework. You know? So I would just play before they got home.
And I remember when it was lit, like, I finally was able, like, just to watch TV, laying down in my bed to go to sleep.
Right.
Yo,
it changes
the whole dynamic. I was watching the lit shows. Lit.
Good times, man.
Word.
Being a kid, so free, so like.
I wish I could be a kid with a podcast.
Does that exist?
I'm pretty sure it does.
We should find a funny ass kid and just film him on a podcast. As soon as I was saying it, I regretted it. I never felt regret faster in my life.
We locked us up.
I never felt more regret in my life. But I meant just like this comedy, nothing weird. Bro, that would be funny. Seth Rogen has that movie coming out with the kids that it's supposed to be like real life South Park.
For real?
Yeah. You haven't seen the trailer? I forget what it's called. You know what I'm talking about? It's a movie coming out. It's like a super bad with children.
Oh my god, that's
it's rated.
Oh, I did see that.
Yeah, it's rated R.
And they're going to a party.
It's rated R. I can't remember the name.
One of the kids is like he's a
I gotta look up the name. I'm gonna go crazy.
Kid actor that's basically like growing up.
Yeah.
But like basically he's not gonna be one of those kid actors that goes and does family movies his whole life.
Exactly, but it's a few of them.
Exactly, there's a few of them. So like they
because it's like
actors.
It's a bunch of kids.
Yeah, but it's like real life situation shit. Like they're trying to like see titties and shit.
Yeah.
Like,
There's a movie like that. I'm trying to remember.
It's called Good Boys.
Good Boys, yeah.
There's a movie like that, but I can't.
There's tons of movies.
I mean,
like
remember like Big Daddy?
Yeah, that's a little different, but I guess the same.
I mean, kind of like it was.
That was when Adam Sandler was running shit.
Yeah,
bro.
definitely,
booming,
definitely.
Yo, the Waterboy, Happy Gilmore,
yo, Waterboy,
Little
bro.
Nicky.
I randomly do like shit from like Waterboy sometimes. H Wolf. My boy Bobby Bush.
Yeah.
He said. Down. And another thing, don't smoke crack. Yo, bro, that joke had me crying.
Yo, that's definitely a classic, bro.
What else he did? I remember when Little Nicky came out, I was saying Popeye's chicken is the shit forever.
Yo, bro, remember 8 Crazy Nights?
Yeah.
The animated joint with Adam Sandler?
Oh yeah. I was just about to bring that movie up. That was my shit. It was like kind of sad too.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, but
that was when Adam Sandler started getting artistic.
Yeah, word.
He has one movie that his role in it is not comedic at all. It's like a romantic, like kind of weird movie. It's called Punch Drunk Love. It's from a long time ago. I say like the 90s. But it was while he was doing like his comedy movies. It was just completely different. Like not so many people know about it. It's super interesting if like you're interested in like seeing like a comedic actor in a
I did see this.
Yeah, if you're interested in seeing like a comedic actor in a different type of role, it's an artistically sound movie.
Nah, yeah, I've never seen this.
Like I would check it out. Yeah.
Fire.
I love seeing like comedians or like comedic actors and they do like a serious role and they're good at it.
Yeah.
Like Steve Carell has done a lot of good movies outside of comedy.
Yeah. I feel like
Adam Sandler's had a few actually. He has another movie called Shine a Light on Me or something like that with Don Cheadle. It's also like a really serious role. Like it's not comedic at all.
I mean,
He just doesn't choose to do them.
I feel like
Yeah,
you know who's
just-
another person that's like
he
that
doesn't
also,
need to do
like
it,
Will
so he's
Smith
just doing
too.
stuff that's probably interesting.
Yeah, Will Smith, right?
What happened?
Like Will Smith, like he came out doing the Fresh Prince shit, but then after like
he came out rapping.
then the Fresh
was the
Prince.
Fresh Prince.
You know what I mean?
He came out rapping the Fresh Prince?
I mean, technically, I was
Yeah,
right.
Fresh
He was
Prince and
right.
Jazzy Jeff, you right. You didn't specify, but you meant TV show. Though.
Ah, you don't know what I meant.
You meant-
You don't know. You don't know
what I
what
meant
I
because when I
meant.
said the music, you agreed with me. So
Now
that
you
right
make the
there.
music, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
But you agreed, whatever. I'm like,
Yeah.
it's stupid. But yeah,
But yeah, back to what I was saying.
he's
So
another example of that.
definitely. Y'all seen what happened on the American Airlines flight?
No.
No, what happened?
They had to do emergency landing because somebody decided to
he
smoke
lit the blunt,
weed,
right?
bro.
Yeah.
On the flight, bro.
That guy's an asshole.
Yeah, he's violent.
Son.
He's just a dick.
Now, no, like smoke could have damaged stuff.
But it could have damaged.
He's just an asshole.
Not
Bro,
like the
there's no
wires
excuse.
and stuff, like.
There's no excuse. It was
I would
legit
want
blunt.
to
It wasn't like a vape or anything.
Nah, it was he lit.
No, bro.
He's
Like
got-
I
It might
had
have
it,
been a
bro.
spliff.
That's just
I mean,
silly.
I didn't see like what it looked like, but I definitely have
But the boy lit.
video of it.
And
You just
people
don't
were
feel
mad.
Yo, he's definitely an asshole for
People
that,
were
bro.
pissed off, bro.
I would be pissed too.
Bro, imagine an emergency landing, bro, in the middle of a flight.
Yeah.
I forgot where they was traveling from.
Not even couldn't wait. Like, why do you have that on you when the plane rolled up? Like,
what did you
you
gain
could
from
just
this?
land and then roll.
And then plus now you're
Right.
making it even hotter for people to make weed get on a flight.
What a
Yeah,
bozo.
that's a way to look at it. I wasn't even thinking of that, but I guess
I'm
yeah.
just saying.
But just-
Like say to
just
somebody
don't
that
bring it. Like, leave it in your bag that you
I
check.
mean,
That's what I'm
something.
saying. Like leave it in your carry-on if you need it. Like don't light it. That's the real issue.
Yeah, definitely. He's a bozo. I'm just saying, like, the reason you did this
He
now
wanted
now
to
there's
go
just a
viral.
domino effect of so much
You
things
think
that
he just wanted to go viral?
Yeah.
I feel like that niggas is corny, bro. Yes.
That's a fact.
Niggas is corny.
Yeah, that is true.
Niggas is really gonna do anything just to go viral.
That is true.
That shit is whack. I hate people like that. Like, you know, while also, like, I don't hate it because I think it is a good gesture. It's just that sometimes putting, like, giving people money on the street, like,
Yeah.
it's just like, nah.
Like oh, when people do that just to get
Yeah,
money.
just the videos, like, yeah, like sometimes obviously
It's just like,
there's
yeah,
news things that catch it and shit like that. Yeah, like
Right.
At the end of the day, if you was really serious about that and you really
Yeah,
love
you would
doing
do that
that,
on the regular.
you would do that on the regular. You're not filming it.
Exactly.
You know, you just doing it.
yeah,
Like,
you're just doing it just cause. Like
If
once you put it on camera, it's just like.
What is it for?
It's
Is
like,
it to
okay,
benefit how we look
yeah.
at you? Like, it wasn't
Like this is not gonna make your image look any better if you're doing
Nah,
some
it's
stupid shit the
right.
next fucking moment on the next fucking
Yeah.
slide.
It's
Exactly.
Like, what
it's
the
like
fuck?
that with anything though. Like if you really about it, you're not gonna be out there showing yourself doing it. You're just gonna do it.
You're gonna do it exactly, right. And you're gonna be known for that because
Yeah,
other
you
people
just do it.
advertise that they've seen you doing it or you do it.
That's why like whenever I see things like that, I already know what it is. Like they just want likes. They want people to talk about them.
Going
They want
viral.
to be trending. You know, because people want like that blue verified check on Twitter to be a public figure, and like they really just don't do anything.
They do it
Like,
like Tekashi. To bring it back to that, I'm just saying like that's really what it was.
Well, he had a music career.
I mean, but still,
But he was very viral.
he was. But what I'm
He's
saying,
still over
he
there,
did.
isn't
He did all of that
Yeah, it was,
for that moment.
It was like conjoined. It was like the whole thing.
He did it just for that fucking
You think we're
year and a
gonna see
half
anyone
of
like
fame,
him
bro.
again?
Of course.
We're gonna see anyone like Tekashi?
Of course.
No, I'm talking about like gonna get
the-
exposed like this, like go up so fast and then burn out so fast.
We'll see it.
Like as
We-
it
we-
makes dramatic,
we'll
like
see.
taking down like a whole game.
We'll see. This isn't the first time this has happened in music.
It's not. It's not so. I'm
I'm gonna be
I
amazed
can't.
when it happens again. You feel me?
You
I'm
gonna
amazed
be-
right now.
No.
Are you really amazed?
No, bro.
I
There's too
wasn't.
much bullshit happening out here in these streets, bro.
Bro, not amazed.
Not in these
I'm
in these
amazed,
mean
like,
streets of the industry,
I'm amazed
bro.
at how
Streets.
stupid they thought like the cops were. They thought the cops stupid. Like they could have just put two and two together. Like going through all this bullshit. Like they really were reckless as fuck.
Bro, they had.
I know it's people
Isn't
doing
what happened
that.
to Bobby Schmurda?
I mean,
Nah,
but they didn't
nah,
really
it's
have
like-
much documented
Yeah,
like
exactly,
that.
right.
They used his music.
And they used his music, but they didn't really have much. They had like I think what it was like guns. They found the gun.
They had.
But he's still in jail.
It was like conspiracy to murder. Bobby Shmurda happened.
But he's still in jail though, so they had to have something substantial.
Yeah, Robbie
Yeah.
Rebel was.
He just didn't snitch.
He performed a show in some codes that he did a shooting in.
Yeah, he just didn't snitch.
Yeah.
That's the difference. He's still in jail. Tekashi gonna get out. But would you rather get out and not have a music career, or when Bobby Shmurda eventually does come out, people gonna show him love?
People gonna show Bobby hella love as soon as that whole GS9 come out, bro. They gonna get hella love in the city.
How you feel about TK-47 though?
Nah, I don't know.
He's not coming out.
Yeah, he's not coming out. He was found guilty and all that.
He's not coming out.
The verdict has been put in.
He's in there.
He's in there, bro.
But not the sentencing. The verdict has been put out. I don't think
he was sentenced yet.
Yeah.
But come on, double fucking.
No, I think one of them was murder, but then it's like the other one was robbery. The one that he
It
got off.
was like a double.
He got off on one.
He got off on one.
I read an article that a piece of evidence released. There was like a video of him talking like before he got arrested.
Yeah, I ain't killed no, I ain't robbed no old man.
Denying that he even did it, so that might cause speculation in the trial. But I feel like it's kind of like the same thing. Like, do you think when he comes out, he's gonna get love?
If he was to come out,
if and when.
Yeah.
I think so. The thing about the music industry, though, they don't really care about like your character as a person.
I don't feel like it's the music industry. I feel like it's the fans itself. It's the audience and it's the people that give it light. But it's just that I feel like people gotta have like a better mindset sometimes when it comes to certain
music. No one's gonna care. You're gonna have a fan base regardless, bro. Someone's gonna like you. Iggy Azalea sells out shows. You know what I mean? Like, let's be real.
Why is that funny?
Let's be real.
Because why is she so
like, have you ever heard her rap?
Yeah, it's fun.
It's dumb.
It's fun.
You need subtitles.
You know,
I say it's fun.
Y'all know who DJ Scratch is?
No.
He's a very famous DJ. He produced for hella people also. Hella people. But he took the song Fancy by Iggy Azalea.
Yeah.
And he like made Ain't No Nigga with Jay-Z, like the beginning part.
Yeah, that's cute.
That shit was fire, bro.
It's the same BPMs. This is the beat, like the same, it matches.
Yeah, like he just put cue marks on each part and then just played the keys out. I don't know.
Me either. But like, I'm just soaking that in. Like, that sounds like it makes sense. I'll do the same thing.
I trust you, Keeks. You know me, right?
Nah.
Okay.
Come on, Mike. Y'all know y'all my niggas, bitch. Come on. I feel like this is the last topic we're gonna go over, but Russ said something that I feel like I already know.
We're gonna talk about Russ every episode.
Nah. Just cause he said something else that was just like
it's weird.
Interesting again.
No.
He said that basically the industry, like he said Atlantic Records in itself, like they boost their streams by how they market themselves, but it's like obviously like they're gonna pay streaming platforms to put their artists on
like the front page.
Yeah, I feel like everybody's doing
that. Just sounds like nonsense. Like obviously.
Yeah, but he
like,
said
why wouldn't they do that?
I mean, but I said, but I'm bringing it up for maybe more of the broader topic. Is like, alright, like they dead ass have like streaming farms and shit like that. Just
farms, like the computers, just
just.
Bots. Oh, for sure. You could, but like upcoming artists, they pay someone to like program a bot for them. Like, you ever go on someone's Instagram and in the bio they be like cheap plays?
Yeah. Yo, boy. Nah.
Yo, close that.
Yo, boy.
That was the win. That was the win. That's crazy.
Yo, John is shook right now, bro. Yo, that's wild.
Nah.
I'm glad that we caught that.
I'm pretty sure that's on video too.
Of course it is. I'm glad we caught that.
Yo, that's amazing.
Yo, bro.
Should we call it?
I feel like
it's a ride. We've been haunted.
We've been
shutting it down.
Say my name.